afternoon, everybody. Rick with G12 Communications here to talk to you about what to look for when choosing a cloud PBX provider. So at G12 Communications, you've seen my countless shameless plugs in every single video that I do. But in this situation, I do want to break down what I think companies should look for when they are looking for that partnership with a cloud PBX company, because really it is, because you're asking someone to understand your business and provide the consulting sort of necessary to set up things the way that not only the way they are currently with a legacy system, but maybe to improve upon that, right? To improve efficiencies or to improve different processes, so things like that. So number one, let's go through it, and I've got 6 items that I want you to think about when you're choosing your cloud communications provider. Price and features is number one. So there are hundreds upon hundreds of features that as cloud PBX providers, we provide to customers. Now, some different cloud PBX providers provide a list and they provide a price associated with the different components. So you may pay extra for call queues. You may pay extra for auto attendance. You may pay extra for long distance. You may pay extra for call center managers or call center agents. So those components are things that could differentiate the different providers. At G12, as an example, shameless plug number one, we don't charge a monthly fee for call queues or auto attendance or call center users or call center managers. Those are things, or call recording, those are things that are just included with our service, with our per user fee. They're just included automatically. So that's something, price and features. Now, the pricing component is really important as well. Do they charge on a concurrent call level basis? Do they charge on a per seat, per phone basis? Do they charge on a per user or extension basis? So there's lots of different things that are included with that. In addition, when I talk about price and features, some things that are important to ask, is there a cost recovery fee? So some carriers, as an example, call it $25 a user. And at $25 a user, on top of that, there is a cost recovery fee buried in the taxes and surcharges section of the bill. And that could be $4 or $5 or $6. So now you're paying $30, $31 for that user instead of $25. So those are some good questions to ask. Is there a cost recovery fee that you are charging us in addition to the per user fee? So pricing and features. So features, again, thinking about it from your business, understanding whether or not the features that you're looking for are available to you. So how do you use your phone service today? And if the starting point is, I want to mirror exactly what I have today, and then I want to take it to the next level. And that's where the consultation side comes in, where we understand your business a little bit and say, here are some things that you can add to the services to make it work for you, right? So pricing features, number one, that's important. There may be a ton of features, and 98% of them you may not even need. So price and features, number one. Number two, reliability. Are they operating a 5 nines network? So at G12 we do. Number two, we operate a 5-9 network, meaning 5 nines network, meaning we have very, very little downtime, if any. Ask a competitor, actually, great questions. Ask a competitor of G12, so whether it be a Ring Central or a Packet 8 or Jive or Next TV, ask them when their last outage was, and ask them how long the outage was. And they may give you some good examples of why and things like that. But those are good questions to ask. When was the last time you went down and for how long, and what was the cause? What was the root cause? Those sorts of things. So reliability is important. Obviously, the redundancy. Are they active? Do they have multiple POPs that your device is registered to? Could they give you an example of that? So reliability. Number 3, here's where G12 really starts to shine, not just in reliability, but the rollout. Number 3 is the rollout. What's the rollout look like? Is there a project manager that is in the U.S. There to help you out? That's an important thing. In addition to helping you out with a rollout, which for us, it means taking all your information and outputting a completed system. Not only do we output a completed system, but we also record every single greeting for you. So voicemail greetings, name greetings for the company directory, and auto attendance, So those sorts of things we record for you with a professional studio in Seattle. It's not an automated system. It's professional voice talent that we put in. We record for you, and we put it into your system. So the rollout is important to us. Are the phones labeled when they get to your desk? Are they ready to roll when you plug them in? Have they been plugged in and tested beforehand? The answer for G12 is yes. But ask them what the rollout looks like and how many people are happy with the rollout. Number 4, support. Support is what drives this business. Support is why customers love G12. When you have a question, when you have a comment, when you have a change needed, a support team is standing by, ready to make those changes for you. So what does support look like? So a good question to ask is, when I submit a ticket, what does that ticket what happens to that ticket? Who answers that ticket? And what's the process for it to get completed? So that's something that's important. Number 4, support. Voice quality, number 5. So voice quality is, here's how important voice quality is. One of the things that we take pride in is that we don't necessarily do what's called least cost routing. We do routing by quality, so at G12. So essentially what you see a lot of carriers do, they'll have 20 or 30 different long distance providers in their routing schema, and they determine which one is the cheapest one that's going to finish that call to its end destination. Instead of doing that, we grade it by, we have a few carriers that we use, but we grade it by quality. What's the best quality that is being delivered, and how can we get that call across the best quality route to finish the call instead of the cheapest route to get across? So keeping the high quality is by far one of the most important things that we do when you notice the difference between you're using a G12 phone and someone else. And certainly asking references and asking other customers is a good way to find that out. And number 6, is there a migration strategy for you? So let's just say you start off not as a cloud communications customer, but let's say you start out as a SIP to PRI customer. Is there a migration go from SIP to PRI to SIP trunking, or from SIP to PRI to cloud PBX services? Or even so, is there anything on the roadmap that helps you out? So let's just say you plan on potentially using what's called direct routing with Office 365. Let's say you're an Office 365 company, and you want to utilize your Office 365 user to use the voice component of it. Can you support that? So those are things where G12 has resources for you and has solutions for you. So those are 6 things to think about whenever you're choosing your cloud PBX provider. I'll run through them real quick. Price and features, number 1. Reliability, number 2. The rollout, number 3. And support is number 4. Voice quality, number 5, and then a migration strategy or a roadmap, if you will, for services that address your needs in the future. Hey, Rick with G12 Communication. As always, we look forward to supporting you someday as a customer. Thanks so much and take care. Bye-bye.